Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information, from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm
Yo, you already know what it is, man. We back at it again with another one. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, it's the Social Norm, where we talk to fellas, open y'all minds up, make y'all think a little different, so y'all can be the best y'all can be. Now today, we got to come out with another banger, y'all. It's the 10 ways to become more confident with women. Now, before I go ahead and get into this show, I got to give you a disclaimer. This is me and Bean's personal opinion. This is not factual. This is not the end all be all. This is not the who said it and why. This is just what we feel. We got our opinions. You got yours. So we're going to go ahead and respect them both, baby. Now, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man.
Now,
good.
I had to come up with this because me and a couple fellas, we got a little group meet.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw something in the group meet that made me be like, you know what? I got to do this video about this. We got to do an episode about this. Now, I'm going to show y'all something. I want y'all to see two men. I'm about to show you two type of men. And I want you to tell me which one you think is on their purpose, which one you think is not worried about what women think, which one you think are desired. All right. So right here, let's go and get into it. This right here is Stephon Diggs. Now, Stephon Diggs, if y'all don't know, is the all-pro receiver for the Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
He was caught with two women for Valentine's Day. Now, nothing wrong with having two Valentines. But the G shit that he did was that he had two women in the same hotel, different rooms. Now, when I seen my friends hit me up and show me this, a lot of them was like, man, how could he even do this? How could he even pull this off? And to me, I don't see no problem with it, because this man has built his life in abundance where he can produce this type of outcome.
Yeah.
A lot of them is like, oh, he must have been hiding this from both of them.
Well, that was my reaction. I was like, he couldn't have told. They couldn't have known.
Exactly.
But
how could, and I told him, I said, think about this. In reality, if normal people like you, me, and you watching on here would do this, how would this even be possible if we didn't tell both of them? Because if you was gone long enough, her crazy bitch in her mind is gonna say, hey,
he out here,
he doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and try to see what's up and catch him. Stephon Diggs don't have to do that, because he's already made his life and been on his purpose. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna show you these two girls, because these is two dimes. I'm not even gonna lie. It's crazy. So this one right here, this is his original girlfriend. She actually is Brandon Jennings, former NBA player, baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for all y'all to know, a woman who has been with an NBA star, had a baby by him, she said she's still willing to deal with this man and be in a situation where another woman is in the same position she's in, and she's accepting it. Why is that? Because she's okay with, and this is what a lot of women will be okay with. This is the other woman.
I think it is because they are aware that to have a man like this, it comes with the lifestyle. Like if you want to be with a man like this, there's going to be someone else in the picture.
Yeah.
So I think they understand that.
Well, that's one case.
Uh-huh.
And I think people need to understand something. Fellas, you need to understand something. If you get on your purpose and do what you need to do for yourself, the women will come. The women will accept whatever you bring to the table because they have no choice but to accept it if you're the shit. Now I'm about to show you another guy, and I want you to compare the difference. Now this guy right here is this was on YouTube or Instagram, and this guy was literally making a voice call to this other guy who was talking to his lady.
A lifetime sentence and kill you over my bitch, my nigga. That's my bitch. Stop texting her, my nigga. I will buy that bitch some flowers for Valentine's Day. Not you. That's my job. And on the dead homies, nigga, I will kill you over some pussy, dog. You better back up and leave my bitch alone, nigga. I would do a lifetime sentence and kill you over my bitch, my nigga.
Now,
Not all the dead homies.
Did you just hear what this man said? This man said, I will kill you and do a lifetime sentence for my pussy. Where in the fuck are you thinking this means that you are high quality? This means that you're high value. The fact that you're willing to throw your whole life away for a woman lets me know that your priorities is all the way gone. Now, you had a moment where you told me you thought a man was in your home.
Yes.
And you was willing to do the exact same thing this ignorant fool was willing to do.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I can't even, that's why I can't say nothing about it, because I was guy number 2.
Yeah.
And, you know, I ran in my house, kicked at the door, and like a dummy, nobody was there.
Now, the reason I brought these two type of men out, these are the extremes. There's one end of the spectrum and another end of the spectrum. There's one man who's on his purpose and doing what he needs to do and focusing on himself so he can live a life of abundance. And then there's another man who's focused on women, who's focused on engulfing their whole life around a certain woman to where his value has become below dirt, willing to throw his own life value away
and
for this woman.
Yeah.
So which one are you? Now, I get into this because we want to go into this right here. This is how to become more confident with women. 10 easy steps.
Now, where'd you get these steps from? That's my first question. Like,
don't worry about where I got the steps from. This is why you want to know that.
No, I'm just saying. Did you come up with these or what? Did you?
Yeah, I came up with it.
Okay, this is my first time seeing them. Go ahead. No, I just wondering.
Don't you think you should have asked me this before the show? Shit, let me do this. All right. First step: think positive. When you think negatively, stop and evaluate what's causing these feelings. All right. So let me go ahead and get what I'm saying. When I say think positively, the first step is you need to stop downplaying yourself. Mm-hmm. Stop talking bad about yourself to where you are already second guessing that you're not worthy of something. Okay. If you think positive, and there's a book that I want you guys to go look up. It's called As a Man Thinketh. It's a short read, but it pretty much details and talks about how if you believe in something, it's gonna come to fruition. If you don't believe in something, it's gonna come to fruition. Either way, and this is what I was always saying. If you think you can do something, you can do it.
You can do it.
If you think you can't do something, you can't do it either. You're right about both.
And I used to think negatively, and because when people used to say, I used to hear it's a lot growing up in church. If you believe it, you can achieve it.
Yeah,
I used to think that shit was corny.
As I get older, all the simple school posters that you saw, they make sense now.
They do.
And I'm trying to explain to you, fellas, you gotta believe in yourself. The sooner you believe in yourself, the sooner you can get to living the life you want to live. You know what I mean? Too many of us sit around and be like, well, I can't do that because why can't you do it? You've already counted yourself out. Don't count yourself out. Sit there and think about, you know what? Shit, I can't do it. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
All right.
And I hate to quote Will Smith, but he always talks about this experience. He always had a fear of flying,
Mhm.
and he was gonna bungee jump off a helicopter, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, before I even got in the air,
He was already fearful.
he's already fearful, and he's like, I can't do this. He's I hadn't even got even in that helicopter yet, and I'm already defeated.
That's not real.
He said, yeah. He said, no, that's what he said. I had to change my mindset. He said, how do I already know I can't do this if I've never done it before?
Exactly.
So he got up in the helicopter and did it, and it caused him to, challenge other things he was afraid to do after he jumped over that obstacle.
Facts. All right, y'all. So that's step number 1. You got to think positive all the time. Don't ever count yourself out and think negatively about yourself, because that permeates through you. Everybody can see if you're confident or not. And another thing that I want you to go see, go watch the Kanye West documentary on Netflix. Kanye West shows you how before anybody knew who he was, he had confidence. He thought positively about himself. I'm the motherfucking shit. All right. That's step number 1. Step number 2, take action. Don't worry about making mistakes. You can't stop them. All right. You got to realize something. Every time you think in yourself of going to do something about what might happen, what could happen, the bad stuff that could happen, don't worry about none of that, because understand something. Mistakes are going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
There'll never be a perfect time for you to go up to that girl. There'll never be a perfect place for you to go approach that girl. There'll never be a perfect setting or perfect what you can say to this woman to get her. Just go up and make the action. Do it, because sitting around waiting, I've missed so many opportunities because I sat around waiting on the perfect opportunity to go talk to a girl.
And how many times have you heard this? Yeah, well, you had a chance, but
and you missed out on
you
it.
missed it.
Ain't nothing worse than seeing a girl that you thought you could have been with another guy because you didn't act.
Yeah.
Drop
and then that insult to injury, you find out you could have had her,
but
you didn't.
But this is the thing though, because we only have one life. Even if you go up and make an approach, even if you go up and talk to a woman,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't go the way you planned it, because it never will go always the way you planned it.
No.
You learn something from it. It's a positive experience. Whether you think it's negative or not, it's going to be a positive because you're learning, you're getting better at it. You're realizing that this experience is not the end all be all. Okay. And that's why I say think positively. Going in already knowing, hey, I'm going to get this number. I'm going to holler at her and she going to, whatever, I'm going to get what I need to get from it. All right.
Nick says this real quick. I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
So you're right, Carlton. Not to put your name out there. The
But you
person,
did.
yeah, I did. I'm sorry. The person you met me as wouldn't have ever been able to get my wife. I had to grow confident to get the opportunity to get her.
Yeah,
Nick
it's all
said
about
this.
confidence, man. And this is why I say this top 10 ways to become confident with women is not really a confidence with women. It's more a confidence in yourself.
Within yourself, yeah.
Once you get confidence in yourself, women will come. That's a cause and effect. Soon as only women want confident men, because if for you as a man to lead, you have to be confident in your decision making and how you handle yourself, and that will bring women. But you got to believe in yourself. Shout out Nick, man. You got you a lovely wife. I kind of put them together, but that's
matchmaker.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just the universe has a funny way of showing it. All right, y'all. That's step number 2. Step number 3. Acknowledge your success. Big or small, start daily goals and meet these goals. This will build momentum. Look, so many times we sit around and we just don't do anything. You gotta start doing stuff. I don't care how small it is. If it's just going up and saying hi to a girl, if it's just going up and meeting different people, interacting with people, doing small gestures each day, set yourself a goal of 1 or 2 things to do each day and accomplish them. And that will in turn make you have more confidence in yourself because you feel accomplished. That's like when I go to the gym. After
Mhm.
I go to the gym, I feel accomplished. I feel better. You know what I mean? I feel like I've done something for myself.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Is there anything that you feel like um you need to work on yourself as far as like daily goals?
Daily goals, I am constantly fighting procrastination.
Mm.
That is the biggest hurdle for me. I know it don't sound like much to anybody, but it's so easy to just sit back. Like you said, it's so easy to sit back and do nothing. So I had to literally force myself. Like as soon as I get the mindset, like maybe I should go do this, I go and do it as soon as I think about it.
But the thing is, see, like when you force yourself, you got to start feeling feeling comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yes.
The things you don't want to do, you have to do to get over that hump so you can be the best you can be.
Yes. I agree 100%. And that's like I said, it's so easy just to do nothing.
Exactly. But this is the thing.
But
What woman wants a man that does nothing?
No one does.
You have to make yourself the best you can be for other people can see that you the shit. All right, we're gonna go on keep on moving with this. Step 4, take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Exercise, eat well, sleep, and dress well. Now, I can say for myself, the exercise department I have fell off on. I'm getting back into it, and I feel better once I do go consistently. I used to be an athlete, but now, I'm big as hell. But I'm working on myself each day to try to lose weight. Y'all can check out my Instagram, your boy Canteen, and y'all can see certain things that I've been posting to try to show you that I'm working out. No one gets better with confidence until you start feeding your body, eating the right things, working out, taking time for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
getting the recommended amount of sleep that you need. And the thing is that I've also tried to get better with is dressing. Now, I've never been that type to be like, oh, I'm the fucking Fashion Nova, man or whatever, where I'm always just looking the best. But I've tried to, as I got older, to dress a little bit better. And not even that, when you dress up and you get a haircut and you look fresh, you feel
good.
better.
You do. You definitely feel good.
You can't tell me that if you get a new outfit and a new haircut and some new cologne and some smell good, that when you walk in that room, you don't have your head held high to where you feel confident in yourself.
Yeah.
But you got to start with you. You got to start setting up things to where you could be like, okay, I got me a little watch. I got myself looking right. Mm-hmm. Now I can go approach this woman. Don't be wearing no sweatpants, some pajama pants, and some ripped up shirts with some what do you call them? Sweat stains on them, and then try to go approach a girl. It ain't gonna happen.
No.
She gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?
What are you doing? Get away from me!"
And I'm saying, and I'm right there with them. What the fuck are you doing? Don't do that.
No, I get that.
So get your body together, because everything else, once you get your health together, everything else is like the confidence just comes with it.
Yeah. I'm a little further along on my health journey and all that stuff. I did need work on the dressing, and I still do. And
it's not hard. Look, all you got to do, find like 5 celebrities that you actually like they swag, and you can go look them up. They'll show you what clothes. And if you don't got the money to buy designer clothes, find out. We'll have to find a website that you can.
There are like outlets you can go to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you an example. That jean jacket I had at that painting set.
Yeah,
I got the idea from Michael B. Jordan and Black Panther.
There you go.
His was a different color. That coat cost like $400.
No, just get you a knockoff brand one.
That's exactly what I did.
And fake it till you make it.
I
once
went,
again,
I went to the Levi's store, saw the exact same thing for $35.
Bam,
boom, there you go.
Marshalls ain't too far from everybody. Got Marshalls.
True. That's true. Marshalls too. You know what I mean?
But yeah. So definitely, like I said,
and
take care of yourself.
And when I got married, I did fall into a lot. I think a lot of married men fall into this. They fall into that I fell into. I didn't need to dress like when I dated my wife. I dressed 10 times better than what I did after I got married.
You fell off because you
I
thought you
fell off.
had her.
That's it. That's what I did.
No wonder. Yeah. All right. Step number 5. Avoid social media. The internet gives us false expectations on
Yes.
life. Now, look, mind you, I know this is like you like Canteen. Why would you tell us to avoid social media when we watching you on social media? Because I'm not talking about leaving the social norm. Y'all don't leave that. We family now. But what I am talking about is you sitting there for hours scrolling on Instagram, looking at big booty bitches. You scrolling on Instagram or Facebook, and you reading or watching things that aren't giving you more knowledge and giving you no substance.
Yeah.
You are draining your time, and your time is valuable. You got to start valuing your own time. Okay. When you value your own time, other people have no choice but to value your own time. The women won't be sitting around when you focus on your purpose and you sitting there reading books, watching podcasts that help you with whatever you're trying to do, going outside, exercising, getting out there. These things are going to stop you from sitting there being like, I'm just sitting at the house watching, scrolling for 2-3 hours trying to figure out what fucking video I'm going to jack off to. And that's another one. This is a bonus one. Don't stop jerking off. Stop watching porn and jerking off, because I'm telling you right now, once you stop that, you will have a lot more energy and you will feel better. You will feel like you that motherfucker.
Didn't you read that in a book somewhere? I think we talked about this before. Something happened, it re-energizes your body or something
Yes.
like that.
So what the theory is, when you don't jerk off, the energy that you have, because when you bust a nut, you fucking all the energy, you feel that tingly feeling, right? That's energy leaving your body. They say if you don't, eventually that place, it's got to go somewhere. It goes right back into your body, and you use it as energy.
Yes. That's
so cheers to that.
I guess Jimmy says it is semen retention theory.
There you go. That's it.
I didn't even know it even had a name, but
and it's
okay.
real. It's real because I'm on it right now, and I'm feeling good. But yeah, we halfway through this top 10. If you like the content, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna be mad at y'all, but y'all can definitely go ahead and put a like, share, subscribe, tell a friend that tell a friend. And if you want to support the channel, right there's the link for the Cash App. Hit us with a little something so I can go ahead and get him some food. He'd be starving like Marvin. So we appreciate all the love and all the subscribers that be hooking up with us.
Yeah. We appreciate the love offerings.
Always. Let's get back onto it, y'all.
Okay. Number what? Where we at?
We at number. Actually, hold on. Let me get this off. I'm gonna leave that on so y'all could, if y'all need to go ahead and send that money. All right. Let's go to step number 6. Confront your anxieties. Like a bully in school, the only way to beat insecurities is head on. Ask yourself, can you change the situation, or is it out of your control? Now, what I mean by that is this. When we want to talk to a female and we be like, man, you know what? She's not going to like me. You make it bigger than what it is.
Called making a mountain out of a molehill.
Mountain of a molehill. And the thing is, you'll be like, oh, I'm gonna give you an example of me. You know what? Oh, she's not gonna talk. She don't want to talk to me because I'm a big dude. She might not want to talk to big dudes. Okay, can you change that? Yes, you can go work out. You can get better. You can go and do things. If she sit there and say, now let's say you 5'4". Oh, she's not gonna talk to me because I'm short. She's not gonna talk to me because I'm short. Can you change that? No. If you can't change it, don't worry about it because it's out of your control. There's no reason to make yourself worked up and not feel confident in yourself over things you can't change. All right. It's why? Why even be worried about it? Because either they're going to accept you or they're not going to accept you. Either way, you don't make that an issue for yourself. So that's what I mean by that. Is there any anxiety that you have? Anything that you feel like you make bigger than what it is?
Other than when it comes to like relationships and things like that.
Yeah, whatever.
Just
This
really
is just
not-
overall health. This ain't even just about women. This is about you becoming the best you can be.
Oh yeah.
What anxieties do you feel like
Let's
you
see,
have?
fear of flying. That's one. But I face that head on, like you say. I do it anyway.
That's the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't face it head on, all that's gonna happen is just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger
Yeah.
to the point where it's gonna be so big you don't even think you can face it at all.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I ever flew, I was freaking out, like to the point where they had to switch seats. That's how bad I was freaking out.
And now how are you when
Now
you fly?
I'm like, whatever. That's how I came up with that thing I told you about, focusing on how you're going to be after the situation.
Mhm.
I always focus on, okay, after the flight, I'm gonna be on the beach. I'm gonna be doing what I want to do. Don't worry about the flight. Just worry about what you're going to be doing afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I used to have those same things where when I would approach women back in the day, and you know, I was, well, what if she not into me? What if she, don't like the way I dress or whatever? Or what if I say something stupid? I would always
but this is the thing. This is what I get in my mind. What if she say something stupid?
exactly. Well, I don't
What
think
if
that
she
anymore.
fucking get
But
scared? You know how many times I've made girls where I thought, oh my god, she's so pretty, and then I get talk to her and she's nervous.
yeah,
We on a date, she's nervous.
yeah,
That you ever see that where the other person that you are nervous for is nervous, and then it makes you calmer
mhm,
because you're like, wow, they're more scared than I am.
yeah. I've been
That's
down
just
that
like
road too.
confronting a bully, where you confront them and then you realize, oh, they're more scared than you are.
Mhm.
So don't get it too big and too built up to where you just be like, man, I can't. No, that's your mind playing tricks on you.
Yeah,
You knock that motherfucker right out, destroy it, and I guarantee you'll be like, man, I don't even know what I was over worried about.
mhm.
So, all right, let's go to step number 7. Limit negative ass people in your life. People who make you feel inferior or put you down, remove them from your life. Now, I know this got hit home for everybody. Everybody got somebody in their life. Fellas, you got somebody in your life. I don't care if it's your sister, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your homeboy down the street, to where they make you feel like you are not the shit.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's the ones closest to you that know how to hit you.
Yeah. And the thing is, see, women do this all the time, where they try to cut you down at your knees a little bit, try to make you more humble because they feel like you think you're the shit. Because they think you're the shit, but they don't want to show that. So they got to go ahead and try to throw jabs. See, you don't even play that no mind, because the fact is, if somebody's really got hate in their heart and they really don't want you to win, you just throw them to the side. Don't even give them the time of day.
Yeah. They're always going to be there.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of them. There's always going to be somebody. You can have the cure for cancer, and I'm telling you, somebody's going to.
You don't know how to kill no cancer. You ain't shit.
Somebody's going to knock you. So many times I've wanted to do things, and I let people talk me out of it.
And realize this: when they knocking you, they not really knocking you. They knocking themselves because they don't have the balls or the wherewithal to do what you doing. So they don't even see it. So they just sitting there trying to put you back on the level they at. So don't even pay no mind. Just like, all right, yeah, cool with that, and just fall back off them. Now, of course, you got some people who's like your family members. You can't just disown them completely.
Yeah,
but you just distance yourself. You talk to them only. Well, I'll see you at the family reunion.
Yeah, you know what I do? Like, let's say you have an idea about something, and you be like, "Nah," you try to talk me out of it. I never mention anything to you again.
Yeah,
but okay.
There's
know
no
not
point.
to talk to him.
Yeah, because all you is a succubus of ideas and dreams, and I don't got time for that.
And
go ahead.
I don't mean to keep cutting you. And another thing is, I've learned this too over the years. Some people will hear your idea to talk you out of it so they can do it.
Yeah,
that's another thing I had to learn too over the years. So you gotta be careful who you talk to.
But this is the thing, and this is where I'm at with it. I don't have a problem with you asking people about ideas. What do you think of this? But at the end of the day, is that even a reason to do that? That's the reason we even ask for ideas, asking other people ideas is because we're subconsciously insecure about what we're planning on doing.
Yes, that's
Get
true.
the confidence in yourself to say, hey, this is what we're doing.
I'm doing this.
I'm doing this. I just wanted to tell you so you know what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
You can give me your opinion, but I'm already set.
My suggestion is this: like, if you find somebody who actually is like-minded
Mhm.
and that you could actually bounce our ideas of, like, we bounce ideas off each other. I will say something that I think is like, but he'll say something like, well, why don't you do it like this?
Well, that's gonna get into something right now.
Go
I
ahead.
think we should be coming up to it. Oh, the next one. It'll be the next one. No, step number 8: pretend. Act like you are the king. All right. Now, this might be harder for most, but it's easy for some. What you got to do is think about 3 dudes. I don't know who it is. It could be 50 Cent,
Mhm.
Michael B. Jordan, Rick Ross, whoever you think is that motherfucker, whoever you think is the OG, triple OG. And every time you walk into a room or you about to be in front of people, ask yourself, how would they act? And pretend to be like them. See, the problem is you at this point right now, you're a loser. You think like a loser, you act like a loser. You got to start getting out of that mode and say, how can I act like a winner? How can I act like somebody who's successful? What would they do? Because clearly they're doing something different than what you're doing.
And it's working.
And it's working for them. Women want them, women desire them. They are the pinnacle of men. They have, abundance mindset. So you got to start thinking about what would they do. And I'm gonna be honest, my dude, Rick Ross, I asked what the boss would do. And I try to emulate that in my mind because I just like his swag. I like how he handles things. I like how he deals with things. So that's what I've been trying to do lately.
That's a good point.
So pretend like you the king, because if you don't pretend like you the king, no one else will act like you the king. They'll be like, wow, okay, when he don't act like nothing, so why would I even treat him like something? See, when you act like royalty, they got to treat you like royalty. Now, back to step number 9, because we almost done with this thing. And what you had said, identify positive role models.
Yes.
Find you a crew of individuals that you want to strive to be like and learn from. All right. Now, what we were just talking about, that me and him, we think we are like-minded in the sense that we both are trying to do this whole podcast thing.
Uh-huh.
We have ideas, we bounce off each other, we complement each other. That's what you got to do. You got to find a group of guys, a group of individuals that you can look up to, that can bounce off ideas, that you can learn from, and they can learn from you.
Yes, I definitely learned a lot.
Which will help you grow in confidence, because then you got your little squad. Girls will be like, oh, okay, who you? Oh, this is my people right here. This is what we do. This is what we about. That right there will give you more confidence in yourself.
Mm-hmm. We live in that now, so I can definitely agree with this one.
So, like I said, get the individual negative people out, and the people that's like-minded, bring them in.
And I told I had to tell a friend of mine. I told him years ago, because he's a motivated individual, but the people he was hanging around, all they want to do is party and drunk.
Yeah.
And I told him, look, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, if you want to succeed, you gotta get rid of all these jokers around you.
I watched a video where a dude said, look at the 5 people you hang around with the most.
I saw, yes.
And that's where you are in life.
Yes.
You want to change your surroundings, change the people who you around.
Yeah. And some people don't even realize it, because if you have a friend, and if you have some friends and somebody asks, why you even hang with them?
Oh, I had that happen a few times.
Someone there, because I've had this happen to me. Like, why you even hang with them? You got to start questioning, like, okay, what if everybody's asking me this?
What am I, friends or foe?
Yeah, what am I not seeing? Like, what is?
And
What
I've
is
had to
happening?
let go. I've actually had to let people go out of my life because of that. Like we were just going on two different paths, and I'm like, dude, if I stay with him, I'm gonna end up going this way,
Yeah.
and I ain't trying to go that route. So find the people that you want to be around. You know what I mean? It's so much resources out there. It's just going out in life. Find out what you like to do. If you like to play basketball, go out there to the parks and play basketball. You'll
Yeah.
find some people. If you like to just, swim, go out there to the pools. You'll find somebody. You know what I mean? If
People that you can mutually benefit from
yes,
playing. And like you said, you're gonna have to get rid of some friends. You're gonna have to stop hanging with certain people.
that's fine though.
You know.
We out here trying to get the best we can be.
Yeah.
All right, number 10, final one. Do what you love. Make time for things you're interested in doing. All right. No woman wants to deal with a man that is not willing to go do the things he loves to do. Don't sit there and, run away from what you like to do.
Yeah.
Embrace what you like to do and do it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have a better quality of life.
Yes.
And your mental state is going to be better by you doing what you enjoy doing. And that's going to permeate for you to have more confidence.
Yes.
So anybody that's willing to just sit there and say, oh, you should stop doing this, you should stop doing it. If you enjoy doing it and it's actually productive in your life.
And there's nothing wrong.
Now, I ain't talking about going to no damn, porn fest.
No.
And you just
No. If it's something positive and they tell you not, I challenge, ask them why. And it has nothing to do with you. 9 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been talked out of things. And I'm like, well, why? Well, I feel like it's embarrassing to me. And I'm like, well, this ain't got nothing to do with you. This is what I'm doing that makes me happy.
If they trying to cut that off, you need to leave them alone.
Something's wrong there.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So I was telling somebody this the other day. You can't live for somebody else. And we were just talking. You can't expect somebody else to make you happy too. I mean, in a sense, like it should make you happy in a sense, but ultimately it's up to you to make yourself happy. And I've made that mistakes, sacrificing things I wanted to do for my significant other. It never works.
Never.
Trevor, because their needs are met and they're happy. At the end of the day, after a while, you won't be.
But see, that's you're doing the shortcut version. Doing what they want you to do when you know that's not in your heart, that's not your truth, is not going to work out in the long run.
Yes, that's
doing
true.
What you know you like to do and what you don't like to do and standing on that will always work out in the long run for both parties.
Yes.
Because women don't know what they want. It's up to men to show them what they want.
It's definitely true. I forget who said this, but they said when you're with somebody, you have to be happy and you have to make yourself happy. Your significant other has to do what she does to make yourself happy. And you have to come together in your happiness. That's the only way that's going to work. Once you start diverting your happiness to make them happy, then things get off balance.
Because you're not leading then. You're letting.
Yes.
You're letting. This is the thing. This is how it works, fellas. You are the leader of your domain, of your relationship. If you do not lead and you let the woman lead, the family will go off tilter. They will fail because a lot of times women do not know where they're headed. It is up to men to show them where we're headed. This is why men have led in society their whole lives throughout history. And you got to take the reins, but you got to first figure out what you're doing.
Yeah.
Get yourself together, get your confidence up, get your physical appearance up, get your mental strength up, and then everything else will fall in place.
Yeah.
Because once you know yourself, you already know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
She can't tell you where it's going to go because you already know.
I was just about to say, you can't lead if you don't know where you're going.
Bam. Hey, I appreciate all y'all rocking with us, man.
Yeah.
And if you like the content, you already know what it is, man. Put a like down there, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Go ahead, subscribe on the YouTube channel, Social Norm TV, Facebook channel, The Social Norm. Hey, we appreciate everybody rocking with us. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Y'all have a good one.
It's a social norm, baby. You got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, happy belated.
You better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information from relations to